And don't forget the Kaiso. Time to bring back those days. Time to bring back those days. Bring back those days when we live together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and whine, chipping all day on the road. Together as one, one, one. 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 Yeah, yeah.
Together we aspire, together we achieve now. It's one love and happiness, real peace, togetherness. We got to make it better. We come to keep it real now. We don't want no stupidness. It's real peace, togetherness.
Trinidad and Tobago, sweet man and calypso, sweet man and calypso. In this beautiful islands, Trinidad and Tobago, land of sea and sun, lovely people all around you. There are so many races, so many faces. Something has gone wrong. CG just can't get along, yeah.
I remember how things used to be. So nice, so sweet. There was so much of love and joy in the air. I remember how we used to live so peaceful and free. Yeah, everybody had a smile to share.
Time to bring back those days. Time to bring back those days. Bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and whine, chipping all day on the road. Together as one, one, one. 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 Playing cricket in the street, snow cone to beat the island heat. Families gather round for the village football competition. Every cook-up used to share between families everywhere. And when weekend comes, a river line was our mission.
And every day we used to live as one. And my neighbor wasn't a stranger, but another parent to my young one. At Christmas time, the parent car done sun up to sundown. And we stopping by every house in town.
Time to bring back those days. Time to bring back those days. Bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and whine, chipping all day on the road.
Together as one, one.
One, together as one, one, one,
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
one, together as one, one, one.
My name is Robert Batiste, and of course I'm holding it down for Precious. She stepped out. Of course, I want to apologize for the late start. We had late technical difficulties that we needed to rectify immediately, if not before. All right, but nonetheless, we are here. Thanks to Google for working tirelessly with myself behind the scenes. All right, to make sure everything goes accordingly. All right, so much to discuss, so much to touch base on. You know, Precious, me and Precious have been talking this morning, and, you know, she sent me an article in the Trinidad Express today, and it states something wrong here. The elderly found themselves sitting on the sidewalk outside High Street, San Fernando branch. I want to believe that is, it looks to me like that is First Citizen Bank, but of course we will get some more information. So that's one of the things we wanted to discuss. We also wanted to discuss about the vaccines, a couple of things. Well, all right, But what I want to do as well, I want to spread love through music, as always, and I want to play this song by Pretty, right? Because on this show we try to always bring love, we always try to bring solutions, we always try to capitalize on unity. And this song from Pretty is one of my favorite songs. It's called Nation of Love. I'm gonna play this, and when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit. All right, taking this one from Pretty, Nation of Love. Yes.
Nation of love under the sun. We moving as a nation of love under the sun. I had enough.
Entertainment, information,
We moving as a nation of love.
all on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
If I try and tell you, you might not believe me. Every time I on the road, it feels like I'm dreaming. That sensual sound does ring up my hair bells. And you could tell, look and you could tell, because no matter the obstacle, we keep it moving along. Keeping feet to the heartbeat of the pulsing sound that it drum. When we stand together, that is when we are strong. Tell everyone, we moving as a nation of love. Under the sun, every shifting ways, come to find a place embedded in we did. So when we congregate, the sign is clear as dawn. We moving as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. We move as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. Once we unite, any problems we could fight. It don't matter the color of your face, it's the blood that in be veins. Open your mind, so we could live right, just live right, girls. We moving as a nation of love. Under the sun, every shifting ways, come to find a place embedded in we did. So when we congregate, the sign is clear as dawn. We moving as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. We move as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. Once we unite, any problems we could fight. It don't matter the color of your face, it's the blood that in be veins. Open your mind, so we could live right, just live right, girls. Hey, oh, no matter the obstacles, we keep it moving along. Chipping feet to the heartbeat, the pulsing sound that it drum. Once we stand together, that is when we are strong. So go tell everyone, we moving as a nation of love. Under the sun, every shifting ways, come to find a place embedded in we did. So when we congregate, the sign is clear as dawn. We moving as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. We move as a nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. A nation of love. Yeah.
A nation of love, a nation of love, huh? Right now I have Google in the back. He's trying to get some information based on what I now read from the Express newspaper. Let me see if I can pull it up here again here. All right. Let me see if I could get that information. So basically the information is something wrong here. Trinidad Express newspaper. The elderly found themselves sitting on the sidewalk outside on High Street, San Fernando branch of First Citizen. Right? I think Google have some information. Google. Come in, Google, come in. Come in, come in. I don't think I'm okay up with the mic here. Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if they hear me, boy. I don't know if they hear me.
I feel the hand, yeah. That's all.
They hear me?
I feel the hand, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So you was telling me just now that there's things in place for those people.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody there who was saying to me that there is a policy in place where the money could come straight to your bank account.
Yeah.
And you don't have to.
You don't have to go through that stress.
No, you don't have to line up. But there are some parents, some senior citizens who don't want. They have been burnt sometimes by their children.
That's a topic with itself.
Yeah. So there are some senior citizens who were burnt by their children by allowing them to get into their finances, and all of a sudden sometimes the money might be missing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why some of them still lining up outside the bank, because the person was saying I asked the person, I said, your parents do collect pension, they just have to line up outside. He said no, they don't line up outside. Their money goes straight to their account and they are able to get their money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's something that, sometimes parents have to trust their children a little bit.
well it goes both ways, because some children will take advantage.
Yeah.
Because remember the old citizen too, they some of them may be forgetful.
Right.
Because the brain mightn't be working as they might dip a 100 here or there, and that's a really sad situation. But
it's not, as you were saying, it's not as though it's not as if there is no system in place for that.
Okay.
But it's how to encourage them to get onto the system then.
Yeah. So in terms of the system, can you link anybody to tell us? Because I'm sure it will have listeners that will want to know the system to take, or
right.
if there's
let me get somebody on the phone
who
could tell us exactly what you have to do to get on the system, in the sense that you're a pensioner and you want your money to go through the bank instead of you having to line up outside in a pandemic.
Yeah, because I could imagine the comments, because Precious was telling me about the comments, and I'll see if I could show the video as well.
Yeah, there's a video, and there's a video, because there's a video of one I saw of people, and the person would have sent the wrong information. They said that it was on Superior Street. When that's not Superior Street, I'm from South. So I know that's not Superior Street.
Man. That's High Street.
I know even High Street. But the video that they showed me wasn't High Street. That video was on Coffee Street.
Coffee Street. Oh. All right, we have a call already. Let me see what's going on. Caller, you're live. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. When you're filling up for your pension, you have to get the bank account and they send it right to the bank.
So, Auntie, what you're saying is that when you're applying for your pension, you have to give them a bank account for them to send it straight to your bank.
But right, I don't know why I say, well, you have to loan them to train them now in these age. You have to loan to trust to train, because I see old people.
Tanti money.
Play your video now.
Pressure. Let me see if I get the video.
Let me see. Let's see.
Well, I know you're a South man for sure. I know you.
Right, so yes, that's for Citizen Bank on High Street.
Well, I know that. I'll be in South too,
Look, I calling. He would know. He would know too. This caller for sure will know.
Alright, we have a couple of calls as well, huh?
Yeah, well.
Pastor Gokolian easy, na? Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon, caller.
Because sometimes I all assist, and I must compliment the workers as First Citizen Independence Square, Miss CPO and others. I can't really know much about the manager. He just talk like me, but something wrong with him. And I will assist. I have been assistant. When I watch a long line, I went to the bank, but I really don't go in no line. And I said, I told the security officer, I said, let me check the line now. Let me take out some of them and release them on the line. But what they should do, I think they get first class service, they shouldn't be in a line at any bank. But what they normally do, I think people like Ms. CP or the supervisor at First Citizen Independence Square, very helpful person. People like them and the girls on the floor will ensure that the elderlies are seen about first. I can't say that for Republic Independence Square. But First Citizen Independence, they make sure they're well attended to. Same thing as Republic Long Circular. So you're looking at First Citizen and the girls on the floor. Very helpful. Not the Republic, eh? That's at First Citizen. And Long Circular Mall, same thing. But that's with Republic Bank. One workplace, well, quite first class. So what they will do is have them making out their account very quick. And they may not ask them for much, go and get a job letter, and which of course will make any sense. So I don't think they need a job letter. The thing maybe their ID and sometimes social welfare. You can call Miss Natalie Walters too, very good friend of mine. I heard they had on a program last time, Pastor Google. I think there's something you just pull up a simple little form, and you can with that form now you take it to the bank. Or if you have the proper credential, at that age, the same two proof ID that I accept for, there will be no job letter needed. They'll give you an account number. Some people might want that card. And from there, they'll take it up for the social welfare.
Right.
But we have some children nowadays. And I always thank God for mommy because my mother didn't have the way to no pension to see a kingfisher like I eat when the weekend come. Pastor Google is a man that's behind the road. You must check out the kind of people you just see dragging the parents. When people talk about African and black and the Indian and the this and the that, you must check out the type of people like myself, like in the nasty Vita Mile, when I say nasty, and there's some nasty people inside. You will only take out the mother and the
problem
and trash them. When it's man dead. I want to shout too much. And that was mostly the whole of the East West Corner, up Picton, up Laventille, the Eastern Corey. Every time you see the grandmother and walking through town, every time they all love for the grandparents. So I'm urging all elderly, if all you have a grandchild, all you love, you know, to all you know, all you looking at, all you we know we have to trust the children and them. Leave it for a grandchild, for us, leave it for a grandchild. We too big and worthless and we dumb love until seal up and areas like these. We can only drag we mother and father to the bank when it's Monday.
All right, Anderson. All right, Anderson.
So wicked.
Yeah, man.
Someone is so wicked.
All right, Anderson. All right, Anderson. You see what I tell you, Robert? No, not all children are like that. And yes, some of the parents, that is their fear. Their fear is that their children is going to rob them or going to do things with their money that they wouldn't want.
But Pastor Google, that's real scary.
Yeah, that's a scary thing.
Because listen to hear what I'm thinking, all right? At that age, you will want somebody to trust.
Yeah. But that's what Anderson was saying. Trust your grandchild.
No,
trust.
What about my children? My very own child, I can't trust.
Nah, boy.
That hard, boy. Share the live, guys. If you guys share the live and go on Facebook, of course, at the Street 919. Of course, go on IWER TV. You will be seeing the footage. So share the live. I am here with Pastor Google. It's good to have you on the happy vibes.
But you know, there's another one I'll send you when we come back. Of people on the coffee. By the post office too. Who are going? There's another set now who are going to collect their check to go and change.
So wait now, people still getting check out?
Yeah, that's why there's this talk. There's always this saying about they go and buy certain groceries to change your check and get robbed.
I remember. Right. But I find Nah, boy, that check
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, the check thing is a real bad advice.
Yeah.
When we come back,
yeah,
we'll talk more about
when we
that.
come back, because we upon the ads right now.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't jump already. I know. Now you look amazing. Right now we get who know the dance. Side to side. When I say, hey, tell you police don't make us six, go down in the park. Until you deep on. Hey, party away. Tell them make us six and go down in the. Find up for your heart. Watch it. Girl, your bumper making a six. Bang, 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 bang. And your head are your pizza. Boy, how you always looking so sexy? Let me ask you something. You're making me want to do this like a smash or something. If you come in here with your whole team, or you're nearly 50. Nappa, raise your hands and sing it loud. I don't jump already. Jesus Christ. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Who know the dance? Again. 1, 2, 3. Start to sway. Tell the police to me. Go down in the back. I'll see you do that. Tell them make us. Somebody make some noise.
Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty's in every aisle to take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, more to love. Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you.
Pennywise gives you more to love.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status, see your active services and hardware, view your balance, pay your bills, set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G-Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Sky is not the limit, please stay open. Be a voice for change and inspiration, yeah. Be true to yourself with every motion. Be fearless when you speak, the future's waiting, yeah. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Be mobile, just be. Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Touch upon this, yeah. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. Take a look when you walk through the city, looking lifeless. Some people say it's a sign of the times, things too violent. Poverty done killing my brothers, and the devil behind it. I down on my knees to the Father, and he's saying God's timing, in God's timing. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. Somebody say, Ale, Ale, Alleluia, Ale, Ale, Ale.
Good afternoon again, nation. We are here. Yes. Make sure the mics are up.
Touch upon this, yeah.
Yes.
By the strength of God, not the strength of man.
We go make it out of this. Alright. Well, the phone lines is going already. Pastor Gordon told me you have a nice video to show.
Yeah, go on to WhatsApp and let's just show them that video of the Now this is this is a video Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, open it up.
Yeah.
Now, this is a video of outside the post office on Coffee Street. Now you see no people outside there? Yeah. Those are people who are going to collect checks.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Those are people who are going to collect checks. Now, all of this is a result of several things. One, they use the post office. There are people who used to drop it off to your home.
Right.
There was the postman or post lady would have dropped the check home.
Yeah,
there was a conspiracy with the postman and post ladies that they used to thief the checks.
What are they doing that?
You will be surprised. So they used to thief your check.
You serious?
And they will change the check. Alright, they will be in collaboration with business people.
Yeah.
And they will change people on them check. So they had stopped people from to stop the postman and postman from dropping the check. Right? We were talking off here about the people who collecting these checks.
Yeah.
When the senior citizens collect their checks and they go to the grocery with the check, the grocery owners used to charge them to change the check, or still charging them to change the check.
Yeah, yeah.
So you collect your $1,500 or your $3,000, and the grocery owner will tell you, well, give me $500 or give me $300 to change the check.
Oh, so it's like, okay, I help you.
A barter.
Yeah, a barter system. So I help you, so give me something now. Give me something. Good afternoon to Miss Edwards, Patsy Edwards.
So that is what that all of that you have to take. So again, so they fear the children on one hand.
Yes.
And now the grocery owners, some grocery owners and some supermarket owners and some pharmacies doing them the same thing.
Yes, they're not being honest. They're not being honest. You guys call us and give us, your take on the discussion. All right, those numbers to call are 3420081, WhatsApp 7711791, and of course 4665391.
No, a listener, he did call. A listener told me about a lady who I had on my program one time from the Ministry of Social Development.
Yeah.
And something like that. No, I just sent her a message for her to see if we could call her live.
Okay.
To talk about this issue also.
All right, let me take a call here. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Let's say, okay, I can make this one. Now, it's about some groceries are 100 to change your check. Or you make 150 grocery. You don't want to make the groceries, you take out 150 from your check and you go with the rest in cash if you want. So not everybody have to go in the bank. But my thing is, and I know there are police officers listening. There are always police officers listening. Because someone in the say, honestly, me, the CIA. So good afternoon to all of them who will listen to what people have to say.
Yeah.
We need more of them on Independence Square. I know CID does a great job with Inspector Jaim and others. Down at Port of Spain, CID at St. Vincent Street. I don't know about Bessel Street.
Right.
They do a good job in Port of Spain. What I want them to do, they like to do is put when elderly or old people or whoever the pensioners get a pension, sometimes they're pushing them on the promenade. They don't know promenade now. The promenade is from Frederick Street. Or they're like from DQ, go straight up the back to basic. And that at the northern side of the Independence Square, they're like the promenade now. So they're going to doing them at least coming from the bank, pushing them who going in the purse, actually playing close CID officers on the whole. Take an extra look at the elderly talent for me. Now we're going back to the children and the grandchildren and thing. That's hard. That's hard. But the steering and them, I don't think they'll go through that, And I think all allowances too. Some of them, they don't get the grandchild, they never get a children, nothing, how they get pension, they stick. And they'll get the advantage. Do come see now. There's nobody to see about them.
Right. So
that kind of, I don't know how this get laid out. I think people need to show the parents more love. They know the pension. I don't care whether my father get pension, he get.
Yeah.
My duty and all of our duty from Showman go straight back is to make sure he have.
And sometimes,
man, listen.
And sometimes the pension money minus the whole house.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does. But take the
call us back. All right, let's. Yeah, sometimes the pension money minus the whole household. Yeah. Why not getting this small? Right.
Well, you try to get a call. I think this is where the authorities may have to revisit the postal service, dropping off the checks back home, especially now in this pandemic. I think they need to let me see. Take it out, let me see. Yeah, I think they need to check it. They need to go back to the pensioners and the dropping the postal service, dropping the checks back home, because
but then if they go back to that, then the whole cycle again, it begins from the beginning.
No, well, what we had to have proper accountability now.
Yeah, well then, we'll have to have things in place.
They will have to have proper accountability. All right, so we get the call coming through.
Yeah.
All right, caller. All right, caller. Hold on, caller.
Hey, tablet kit in your house? That's not tablet kit. I'm hooking you up here. Yes.
Oh yeah, I want to get him back on this topic.
Yes, I realize. Give it to us. You hear?
Tabakit.
Yes, sir.
Did I say anything that was wrong so far?
Repeat what you said, Pastor Google.
I said, did I say anything wrong so far?
No, you're right on target.
Yeah, you're on the happy vibe show.
As a matter of fact, well, you know where spot I live, so you know I will see all of that.
Yeah.
What you're saying about on the coffee, it's a regular occurrence. Pandemic or no pandemic, it's always like that. On High Street by First Citizen, by all the banks, it's always like that. But let me say that if we talk about social welfare, pensioners, disability, and public assistance, I am happy you all raised this, and I glad it happened.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, a lot of children, grandchildren, you name it, they are abusing the grandmother, they are abusing the people who get in disability, they are abusing the grants, all the grants.
Yes.
I know as a matter of fact, where it have big bacchanal in family because of the pension.
Yes, bring it out.
I know, and I want to give you all a story that I know was close to me with a family.
Okay.
Where they maxed out the mother money until they had what's to credit the funeral. This is serious talk, you know. As a matter of
say
fact,
that again.
Right.
Wow. Say that again.
Max out the mother money. I want to say max out, they spend it out.
Yes.
Yeah? And when the mother died, they had was to go to Belgrove and credit the mother funeral. Yeah? So, but let me, you all with me?
Yes, we are here. Precious, now
Right.
come on.
Now, what they do, some of the people, if they have a postal address, what they do, the postmaster, they're going to take the check to the home. In most of the instance, when they go there at the general post office, like in San Fernando, which means some of the people, they do not have a fixed address. So that is why they will have to go and line up on Coffee Street there. Again, it is not mandatory for them to put the name to the bank. That is a consent they have to sign via social welfare. As a matter of fact, what they have in every district in connection with the health center, they will have a welfare officer. Now, I don't know the social welfare officer for that area, if they still visit the home to find out what's happening. Now, I know that via the Ministry of Social Development, and why I could speak this way, when I was heavily involved in village council as a public relation officer, I remember I used to assist a lot of the elderly, people with disability, pension, public assistance, all these things. So I know what I'm talking about. So what I'm asking here now, you with me, Pastor, and Mr.
Robert.
You with me?
Robert in the building. Yeah.
Mr. Robert?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right. I am now making a clarion call to the Minister of Social Welfare, which is Senator Donna Cox. I think it's time they revisit, as the pastor was saying, it is time they revisit that whole situation, and I believe they will now have to put some policy in place where the government will now have to monitor this pension, public assistance, and disability grant. I think children, grandchildren, caretaker, they are abusing these people, and I am so happy this discussion is raised. I think you all should stick with us this afternoon, I love this topic, and everything the pastor said, he is correct. Kabak it out enough.
Blessings to you. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. My apologies for being late. Let me catch my breath. I was hustling. I see I went to the bank story because you know it's there I just come from. Let me tell you something. I mean, I feel for the elderly. I feel for myself too. Since I finished read 12 o'clock news, I went to the bank. If you see the line, when I reach inside, Robert, 2 tellers. You telling me, Robert, all you know is mountain. You understand me? And some people in the line talking. We say, the man saying, you remember they cut staff, whatever. I said, I understand that. But all you know is mountain. All you're dealing with pensioners, all you're dealing with people who get paid. Everybody are card. Some people that stand up in the line. You understand? And 2 tellers. Since I finished with 12 o'clock news, Robert, I leave here and I now come back. Why people have to be going through them things? COVID or no COVID, banks is a problem when it comes to that. Which part I come from in Republic by in LSC Plaza, they have a tent. I see the security guard because they have a elderly line. People, the elderly standing up. They have a woman like she's so tired. The woman frail. The security had to go inside and bring out a chair for her. I mean, come on, man. Proper things have to be in place to deal with mountain and you know, the high influx of customers and banks and things, man.
You was in the line outside?
I was in the line outside. I sat up in the line outside for about an hour.
And how much people is allowed to go inside?
When I reach inside, it had 5 people in front of me. Some people taking long. Yes. Now, I telling all of my business, me not no card. Yeah. Because I afraid card. Card does encourage you to push in and just spend more, I find. Okay. So I give up my cards even before COVID. Okay. So for the whole year last year and into this year, I standing up in line to get my thing. I say, okay, let me see if I could get the Coast Republic Bank have something called a 1 card. Where so after I done my detailer now, after I stand up in the line outside for an hour, come inside it and stand up now for about 35 minutes. Yeah. I said, let me sign up for my 1 card one time so I would not go through this again. I go on over the next side. I sit down on the chair for about 45 minutes, Robert. Now when I walk in, you know, I see you talking about the bank situation. I mean, people money all they're dealing with, and it's come like you so much frustration and stress to get your money.
Ever since and especially mountain, ever since.
Well, that is why I understand that, Robert, but I saying because I understand, you know, limited people work, staff, whatever, but all you know is mountain. Put things in place. All you have 2 tellers.
But this is my question now. My question is the bank coming and like putting 2 tellers because of the COVID-19 regulations? I don't know, I just asked.
That is the case, but understand my argument. Even if it's for the week, the month end week, people getting paid, people getting pension, even if it's for that week. Yes, all through the month, all you might be have all your cut staff because of COVID. So let me just say all through the month, all you really have 3 tellers working. Yeah. But within this period here where you know, okay, it's month end. Yeah. Have 5 tellers. Have 6.
You don't know if they can have $5.
So we had to go through this.
No, I just say it, no.
And I could deal with it. But what about the pensioners and them who have to deal with that? Well, standing up in the hot sun or wherever.
Nation tell us what all they think about it. Of course, those numbers to call chief.
And you see, when we having excuses. Yeah. Then we would always be at the bottom of the pit.
No, but I don't come with no excuses. I just saying, perhaps, because I see you really breathing hard.
Because I run up the steps, I said, oh gosh, I done late already. Robert kind on the show by himself. I don't run up the steps, jumping one time. You know, I said that you're too disrespectful. But I cut off your mic off, you're too disrespectful. Let me take a call.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you, Mike.
Good afternoon. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Precious and Robert.
Mm-hmm.
You went in the bank to get pressure or?
Boy, my pressure going up. If I didn't have pressure, I get pressure.
I don't give up.
Pressure with pressures.
I don't give up garlic.
You have a car? You put this pressure in your car. Pressure
Yeah.
going on now. I got elderly, right? And you were going on. Sometimes I have to check home since the COVID started, you know. Because the line so long, and then you can't vex because the distance and the amount that up in the bank. You understand? But some of you didn't know that. Some of you know, well, you should add a bit more speed up on the bridge because I would paying the old people somewhere and paying the check people somewhere and paying the regular people somewhere else. But then doing it so, they have everybody in the line and up sometimes we're in for it. I stand up in the line a day and son hit me, so I said, see me, I going home. He said, so I creep and come out the line. So, with the people in Sando, I don't know nothing about that. But in Port of Spain down here, I go Park Street, line from right back down. And turn the corner sometimes. That's how they organize it. But they must be in the bank at that time now. So that's what's going on down here.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much. We can't be putting our elderly.
Hello?
Thank you, honey. Thanks for calling and sharing your story with us. We can't be putting our elderly people through this.
That's what How hope you using your experience to rally for the elderly, eh? Right?
Oh, you're going on.
But as you were saying, when you was in here, Precious, there were reasons we were showing, and Tabakid was weighing in on it. We were showing reasons why some of the elderly, and Tabakid was saying that he hoped that we stick to that, and that the social development ministry weigh into it a little more and get into that. Because I was telling Robert, let's go back to the old way, especially now in the pandemic. But Robert was saying the old way wasn't working.
What was the old way?
All right, so we were talking about most of the elderly who are out there don't trust their children. They don't trust nobody.
Valid point.
That is why they are out there. I would have called somebody, and they said that your money could go straight to your account, and you don't have to line up. You don't have to line up. But but the problem is that once your children have access to your account, that is what some of these elderly people are afraid of.
And them can't use the card system.
And that is it. So they are afraid of their
children.
So that's why they're afraid of their children having access to their account. So that's what Tabakid was saying, that the Ministry of Social Development need to weigh in and get into those homes or get into those situations and help those elderly out of those abusive situations.
What about what Shari is saying here? I think the government should pay pensioners around the 15th of every month.
Well, listen, I was on.
Because we're just looking for solutions. I mean, people can't be going through this every month.
I was on that. So
just another time.
But, I mean, to break that cycle
and then we were looking at we saw the one in San Fernando, but there are also people who line up at the post office who go to collect the physical check
and then still have to go to the bank.
No, they go to the grocery or go to the pharmacy and they just rob them, because some of the groceries are saying to them, give me 300 to change your check, or give me 200 to change your check, or give me 500 to change your check. So you see the abuse that the elderly have to go through. And now that's what Robert and I was talking about. I was saying, well, let's go back to the old way, which is let the postman or the postwoman drop the check. The postman and the postwoman is to thief the check.
But I'm saying, even if you drop off the check still has to get changed.
That's it.
So we still go back to the bank.
So my thing is,
they have options if you go to the bank or the grocery, but they don't trust the grocery.
They don't trust the grocery man because grocery man robbing them.
No, they want 500.
Let's take a call. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Oh, he get cut off.
Let me take this one. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, welcome.
Listening to the discussion. No, I got a food card. I have a disability. I got a food card. Anyway, to make a long story short, I went to the grocery last month. There was nothing on the card. I'm going to the grocery this month. There was nothing on the card. So I don't know if it's something to look into. I don't know what's going on, because basically when they call the office, you're not really getting any response. I don't even know if they're really open to the public. So I don't know if you can look into that, please.
Okay, we look into that. That's the food card you're talking about.
Yeah.
And when money is supposed to be issued on that card. Hello?
She gone. Because normally what you have to do is that you would, if the number that is issued on the card, you call the Ministry of Social Development, and they would tell you what to do and what is what.
No answer. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Precious, Robert, and Google. Now, Robert, you now make a statement concerning the people and them, the post, women and men.
Yeah.
You follow that statement and we're saying posted the thief in check.
No one.
That statement.
It's alleged.
Nice.
This is what is out in the air.
Because going on, Robert. The situation will arise this month because yesterday was a holiday, you know.
Right.
And if you're correct, in the bank is 2 or 3 tellers, while on the mountain here they should have really have more.
Common sense thing we dealing with.
Because it had a line like a snake down in tongue, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But what's happening is that the families of these pensioners are the unscrupulous ones.
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. And it hardly have anything that the government could do about it. Is the pensioners after reining their family concerning their pension. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your contribution.
I would want to say that there are some things you could do. If Precious is in charge of her mother and father pension, and the mother and father has issues with Precious,
trust issues,
you should have the and you want to the Ministry of Social Development or something could put in place for Precious to be accountable for the money she's spending for her parents and they. If there are trust issues,
but what kind of human you was to be different? You
Precious, you be but Precious, Robert said something. Don't continue, Robert. Robert said something, Precious, that is very true. Sometimes their parents' money is on minding everybody, you know.
But that's how the story we read the other day with the lady, the nurse, a teacher.
The teacher. And she depended on her money pension.
Apart from that, too, Precious, you have to understand too that there are some children that, as Tabakit said, imagine you spend out all your parents' money and had to go to a funeral home to get credit to bury them.
Wow. Let's take a call. Wow. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Precious.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, Robert and Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
You all have a nice discussion there, you know. Because you see that I was thinking along that line, that pension coming up, and people will be receiving their pension. And then they will not want to follow the social distances like how Precious say. She went to the bank and was having problem getting her money changed and then the card. No, the bank's supposed to put something in place, as Precious say. If during the week it's slow, you have people working 1 week off. When it coming to the end of the month, they could bring back some more tellers to help with the strain. Put a tent outside for the elderlies. You understand? They're supposed to work with the people. Because, and also, Precious and Google and Robert, in this time of the pandemic, the government could send out checks alphabetically. Don't send out all one time. Send out like A to M, and then continue from M come down to Z. So you will have everybody clustering at the same time. You understand? And this is why people have to work with the government. Your whole program is very educational and coming up for advice to help in this situation. And I was watching at that. But very good program, you all.
Thank you so much. Look, Google, somebody saying, and you are saying it too off air, if they could have like a kind of system, somebody saying this is really sad, couldn't they let people collect by surnames?
Of course.
So everyone not there at the same time?
That is it, but Precious, as I'm saying to you just now.
We have to come up with innovative ideas, man. We can't just sit down and do things like how it's a custom being done.
But Precious, as I'm saying to you just now, that, come on, some of these bank people are lazy because you are accustomed to pensioners coming to your bank. They are that's where they come. That's the bank that they're banking in. Why can't you do as they say a surname system and people come in and you do it quick? And let people go by a branch close to where they live.
When I telling the security guard a short while ago, I says end of month, man, all you could have more tellers. He say he would put it to them. I say, but you don't have to put it to them. Them supposed to know that, but they don't care. That's the bottom line, they don't care.
I remember Time Precious, Aisha came and she was talking about the banks don't care because they don't put tent outside for rain. When rain come, everybody up. And I see in San Fernando, certain banks make sure now.
Now I know come from her tents.
Have tents outside.
But the elderly people still stand up. How long them could stand up for? One have to ask the security for a chair.
Wow. That's sad.
They just don't move slow already.
Gosh.
That's
gosh. But we need to I think, Precious, not just talking it here, but I think what we could do is get some of these bank managers or communication department in the bank. Let us call them and to talk to them on the radio, or do a Zoom call to them and explain to them that we have been inundated with calls from people complaining about the way you all deal with pensioners.
Yes, the way you all treat us with our money. It's like
because every bank has a communications department. And knowing that it's Precious, we have somebody who can write a letter to them who will get them to do an interview with us.
Only because Precious went and got that kind of treatment.
No,
don't say that. No, stop. Let me tell you why I'll do another step. You know what you're saying. Because she would have told you beforehand that she wanted to have a discussion.
Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google. I would have told you before I left. I said, Robert, this is what we discussed. But I didn't know what I was walking into. Saying, I think my favorite caller trying to call.
Who's that?
Call back. Heavy.
Okay.
Heavy, call me back.
But and also, Robert, you were talking before Precious come in. Just want to do a recap with you too. That this is not a government thing to say, because the UNC, while they were in government, they were also trying to digitize the system, and also the government presently has been trying to digitize the system. So it's not a government fault.
I saw a comment where somebody was saying the polling cards just come straight to your house.
Yeah, but as you were saying, who does pay the polling cards? The postman or the postwoman. There have been times where checks have been left in TT Post headquarters.
I believe the best solution to this is the suggestion of alphabetical order savings. For on Monday from 8 to whatever, Tuesday what, and by the end of the week.
And also, I think accountability to the children who collecting the money. You have to be accountable. You can't collect my 3,000 and cannot be accountable for it.
That is money. That is serious thing. And that is money coming from the government.
You know what children would say, that me want no part of that? Why? Why you want to say don't no part of that? Could you want to?
Because a lot of elderly folks might not give it alphabetical order. I have a bill to pay today.
Let me take this one. Hello?
Afternoon, Precious, and the panel there.
Good day.
Great program. But what I noticed for today, tomorrow, and on Friday, the banks were offering elderly people to come in from 8 to 10. They would serve only elderly people first. Now, I know this is a good move, but we have to take into consideration all people not getting up before 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Even though it's a good suggestion, they said for the 1st, the 2nd, and the 4th of June, because they know they have to change the pension. But I'm looking at the timing to get them there between 8 and 10. But it's a good idea and a good suggestion to deal with the elderly, because it's plenty of them.
Right.
Give them half day in each of these days.
Yes. Beautiful idea. Yeah. We are not dancing at thump here. Yeah, Mr. Speaker. Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
No, that's a great idea, Precious.
Okay, so if and they have it, between the hours of 8 to 10, we only seen about elderly.
Well, move it from 8 to 10.
So then all the elderly going down at the same time, same way.
Right. So move it from 8 to 10. Move it from 8 to 10.
Okay, so let me just say from 11 to 12.
Right, but you're doing the same. As you were suggesting.
With the surname
yeah,
I could understand that, but whatever stipulated time you give them, then it's all of them going on at that time same way.
Nah, we're doing it with the surname.
We need more tellers behind them counters to deal with the customers.
With them tellers. Come on for them tellers.
The ones who they have there.
Some teller didn't smile at Precious by that.
No. When I do reach up to the counter, the young gentleman,
he smile at you.
Really treated me nice, but you could see, oh God, there's only
you're not
three of
pressure.
them. So it's like
you're not pressure.
They're under pressure.
Yeah. I feel he didn't smile enough.
Nah,
or he color, he tie and he shouldn't in match.
Not even help out. It's just that you stand up in the line there so long. No, you should be past sharing all bottled water.
So Joseph Moses is saying, Google, that's real. You really feel it. You really feel those children going to line up all day for nothing. So we're saying, we had to get them something.
For your own family, your own parents.
You hear what he just said? Read that again.
Google, let's be real. You feel those children going to line up all day for nothing?
You feel I feeling so good to go and line up for my mommy and my daddy pension to bring it for them so they wouldn't have to go through that stress. Me looking for nothing.
Road since the other day.
I will hush up. You see the person say, Google, this is not your show. We want to hear R&B.
Good afternoon. Hello?
Hello?
Welcome.
Welcome, Mrs. Precious and Robert.
Yes, and Google is here with us as well.
Good afternoon, Precious. Good afternoon, Robert. And Pastor Google, I listen to you every single day.
Thank you very much.
Actually, I listen to Sharon, Dominic, everybody I listen to. Okay, this is the best. I can do anything better. Anyway, good program. Okay. Precious, yes, at the bank when you go, they need to get more tellers. I agree with you. But because of the COVID, they have them coming out like 3 and 4.
And Kola, I understand that, but they also know that at the end of the month, there's a high, what I'm looking for Google, there's a high influx of people. So at the end of the month, make sure you have at least 5 tellers.
Yes, correct. I said the same thing too. Because many times when I go into the bank, I don't like to see the old people standing up waiting in line, especially down at World Bank down Independence Square. But anyway, the caller before was correct. I agree with her. They need to give them more hours. Okay, and the caller that called concerning the food card. All right, they are running late. If they will listen, because I myself called in to inquire this morning, and the minute they are running late for the checks. All right, so by Friday, hopefully before or by Friday, I was told that you're supposed to be getting it.
Okay,
that's great news.
So they can check again, give them until that is what I was told this morning. I personally called to inquire. Okay? But anyway, guys, good program. Pastor Google, you reach home safe, Precious,
Thank
and
you
Robert.
so much.
Okay? Bye.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling.
Okay, most welcome. Bye-bye.
Great solutions coming forward.
Here's some information to HDC clients. If you make monthly payments directly to the HDC, you are reminded that you can make those payments at any SurePay payment center located at select Massey stores. You can also do a wire transfer to Republic Bank account number 150-228-173-001 or deposit a check in the box located at the HDC head office. If you need more information, check out HDC's Facebook and Instagram page or their website at hdc.gov.tt. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Blessings to you.
I remember that a couple of years ago, the late Mr. Manning had introduced something called direct deposit.
Yes.
And my mom did it, and she has got her pension, just go direct to her account. I don't know if they could reintroduce it, that those people who probably weren't 65 at the time, they could probably reintroduce it and, get that part of the way, because I will, all they may have to do is go and collect money, don't withdraw, and people like that, instead of going and line up to catch a check and things, we should be past those things all. Yep.
I agree with you. this day and age, with all this technology, people have to be lining up. Look, I feeling sorry for them people and but I'm feeling sorry for myself too. Serious thing you making joke about Good day, should I bring mango for me? Hello?
Hi, good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Welcome.
So Precious, there will always be lines for everything. And it's all right to say how more tellers, but what I can see there, tellers have to go quicker. And I was going to say that earlier, and
they're slow.
Somebody did say, these tellers are too slow. Somebody did say it before me, so I don't want to repeat it, but the timing, what I'm saying is, the bank do a lot of advertisement about their business, where it is, if one bank would be closed and you can access other places, right? So they could put advertisements where they say that the elderly can come in, whether it's 8 kind of early since with this epidemic, so you could put a certain time, and you have one teller. Whenever a pensioner comes, they go to that teller. There will be the next person in front of, because they send out their people, their spokespeople or the communication people to talk to the people coming in the bank. So you could let them know the elderly first within that hour transaction. But it's 2 hours or 3 hours. And you let the pensioners know those 2 or 3 days is to them within that time. After that, they form the normal line, because I think we can really make it easy. People can communicate, right? And they hire you because you are smart. Let's put it that way. When somebody hire you to do a job, they think you are smarter than the other person.
Smart,
So you have to apply yourself. Okay.
Thank you so much. Although watch my mask now.
That Google mask, no? That was made by Google.
Google specially made this mask. She get a new mask.
Google, how many get a mask?
You never ask.
Well, link a mask.
But look at the mask you have on. You Google make mask for you. Look at the mask you have on.
I want a mask.
You really want a mask?
Yeah, link something nice for me.
Alright.
Next time I make the next one for me, kind of embroidery my name on it now.
Kind of embroidery.
Okay.
Wait, you just do that too? For the iron.
Let me see the scripts. Let me read some scripts. Come. How many scripts now? Let me read some scripts. You're trying to
I was going to tell digital customers about how convenient it is.
How convenient it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to tell the HCC customers.
But I just tell you HCC, yes. So I want to talk to the digital customers now, how convenient it is to pay the bills.
I have a little issue with them, so I wouldn't...
But what trouble?
So I would say, be a champion in the classroom, and I'd play with Milo. Purchase $40 in Milo powder, and you could win a laptop and $10,000 cash. Plus, weekly prizes and sports prizes could be yours. All right, so just visit our website, www.nessels-caribbean.com/promo for more details.
That's one.
All right, so that is Milo. Precious says drink Milo.
No.
You see, that's not your problem.
Yeah,
well, this is one of my favorites.
Just in the morning.
You know I don't
I have been visiting this place for a while, and I want to commend them on their COVID protocols. Pennywise. Yes, it's true. Pennywise just for you. So real. So real gets a perfect smile. Beauty in every aisle. To take care of your body, we have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, yes, it's true. Pennywise just for you. Pennywise gives you more.
Hello, me talk to my digital customers.
Yeah, you talk to them. I out of here to Tobago.
You're gone?
Yeah, and just read the script and go.
Yeah, catch the thing.
You want a taxi?
What time?
For 4 o'clock.
Well, you reaching in town for 4?
You're later.
You're late.
Careful.
I will make it, man.
Come roll along them steps and roll out.
So let me say good afternoon again, Trinidad and Tobago, and the water taxi people just be listening to all it. So say good afternoon to them.
Hi, water taxi people. Thank you so much, Google. Digital customers, you can get all the convenience now. You're no longer limited to paying your credit card. Use your Visa debit card on My Digicel app to pay your Digicel Plus and mobile bill. Top up or purchase a plan. Download the My Digicel app in your mobile app store today. And for you B-Mobile customers, you can stay safe with easy ways to connect with B-Mobile. B-Mobile's customer experience store at Lowland Scarborough Payment Center and Chanel partner locations are open to better serve you. For a complete listing of all stores and their opening hours, visit bmobile.co.tt and be assured that B-Mobile maintains all recommended health and safety protocols at their stores. They are doing everything to help keep you, their customers, and their employees safe. They've also made it easier for you to stay at home and still connect with them by using the B Online, the My B Mobile app, or call 824-TSTT to pay your bills and more. And remember, together, let's be safe and be connected with B Mobile. Life is on.
Life is on.
So the phone lines continue to be open, so you could call us up and get in on the conversation. You'll show the video,
Yeah, we show those videos.
Okay.
We even show the video with by Titi Post.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that one? Let me line it up for you. And for everyone that is on the live, of course, you could share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. I find we ain't playing that song now. We need to play that song. Yes?
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pressure.
Welcome. Go ahead, honey. How you going?
Glad to be here. Well, not so good. Next month going to be my birthday. It's going to be a year since I applied for my social welfare thing.
Wow.
I'll be 66. I'm still waiting.
Wow,
You
a
know?
whole year now?
Yes, next month will be a year
So
since I applied.
when you inquire about it, what they're telling you?
They're waiting on this and they're waiting on that. All the things they had marked down, I took for them. Then they called me back. No, I called. And then they said, well, they wanted one more thing. Well, when they copied this last time here, they said, okay, hold on that. But they wanted something else concerning my husband. I'll get it for them. And I'm still waiting. So next month, it will be a year. I'll be 66 years.
Wow.
Still waiting. Not getting anything. I mean, I'm not like, oh God, I'm going on dead. I'm not nothing in the house. But, you know,
Why
I
people have to be
need
going
it
through these
because I
things?
have little health issues that I want to take care of.
All right. Caller, we have your number. What's your name?
I don't want to say my name on it.
All right, no problem.
I realize sometimes when you say a name, it has certain places, it raises a red flag.
Okay,
Sometimes
no
they get
problem.
a name,
We
they
have
want
your
to hear
number.
you.
We'll
Before they
take
hear
your-
your name and thing on the TV.
We
We'll
take your number.
because we're doing a drive and also Aisha has a drive, right? So we'll contact you, okay?
Okay then. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling.
Okay, you're welcome.
I mean,
Stay safe.
blessings
and stay
to
under the blood
you.
of Jesus.
Thank you. I mean, Robert, people done dealing with so much already. You know, this whole pandemic and whatever problems this pandemic caused.
Yeah.
When you go to a certain establishment, I mean, you don't want nothing adding to your frustration and your stress level. Things supposed to be
This man-
smooth sailing.
This man in a wheelchair who
I feel it for these elderly people.
This man.
Why people have to be
crutches.
going through that? Who feels it really knows it, we? Good day.
Good day, Precious, Google and
Google gone.
Robert,
Yeah.
well, she said he's 65. Right. So I am 6 years older than her.
Okay.
Right. And you my question again, me? That is tell me why I didn't apply this when I was 65, when I was just at the right letters for this. I had to get account for them so much money I have in which bank. I had to tell them everything. So let me say, this thing was a thing that said no question to ask. Yeah? Now it's all kind of things. Now let me say you have a little, let me say a little $700,000 in bank. Would they give you the pension still? Because they said no question to ask. That is what I want to do. So they want to know all your business. If your house could have been rented out, if this could have that, it could have that. If you and your dog expired, if your wife expired, if you get any money from any place, how much bank account you have, they want to know every single thing. So a man might have a little, $200,000 or whatever the case is back. When they see that from me, because they want a bank account there, I was also going to see bank statement. So when they see it now, so everybody know your business, but you ain't know them business at all, you know. You do something for she asking every single thing, watching your face to find out all your business. So when you go find out something about she, so she said, well, you might say, look, you have too much money, you can't get. I wonder if that could happen. That's what I want to know. That is what and I hope somebody could call in and clarify that. According to the amount of money you have, if you will get anything, because this thing was a thing said, no questions asked. God.
But then they turn you and asking you 101 questions.
That's a really serious thing, and some people not getting their stuff because of all that question thing, and they want to
just
know.
like the last thing they put in place for you to get your grant, it's all kind of thing you have to get an answer.
Here was saying, forget not the grant talk. Right?
I'm talking no grant talk, I just saying.
No, I just saying to you too.
We can't talk nothing else because the show done.
Not the grant talk, but I putting it out in the atmosphere, right? There's some people, and I know somebody personal, that's why I'm bringing it up. They're asking you all kind of questions and still not giving you the money. So we need some clearance on that.
Good day.
Yeah, Precious and Robert. That video you're showing there, right? That's it, yeah. That's San Fernando?
Yeah, that's San Fernando.
Because I seen it going straight back down to the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's pressure.
Real pressure.
And that is not just in San Fernando. A couple times when I come into work and go passing on Park Street, the lines just be bend the corner.
Yeah.
People not supposed to be going through them things.
All over.
Guys, that's all the time we have for your phone calls. We want to thank you so much, Robert. I want to thank you so much for starting the program, even though I wasn't here. Yes, real pressure.
Yeah. Pressure.
You just have to keep the faith, yes?
Keep the faith.
Yeah. Well, you see how America opening back up. That talk for next day. Don't watch me. You don't watch me.
No, I don't watch you.
America opening back up because they taking the vaccine.
You want to go and jump up?
I watch him a boss. I have in a time. I see Skinny, Fabulous, Lyrical, even Blacks.
Yeah, Blacks out there, you know what?
I'm telling you, Blacks all in the mix.
I thought
Blacks no high risk.
Oh, yeah. Blacks out
Blacks
there,
are pre-existing medical condition. Blacks in America performing.
You stay there.
While we here like we moving backwards more than backwards.
See everybody? Let's play the music. Trinidad and Tobago. It was nice. It's always a pleasure to be here with you, Precious.
Oh, let get my vex.
It was. Yeah, I need to prepare?
I need to go and prepare.
Alright, so let's do that. Right?
So guys, have a great one.
Once we unite, any problems we could fight. It don't matter the color of your face, it's the blood that's in the veins. Open your mind, so we could live right, just live right, girls. We moving as a nation of love, under the sun.
official station that defends the nation.
Yeah. Once again, we say it's nice to be inside. All you make some noise, hey! From your wake up this morning. What? From your wake up this morning. You was a winner. Hey, listen, hear this story. I say, watch out, Georgia. Give me love and life now.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showin Al Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Showin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
You don't need a mic to amplify your voice or a pen to rewrite history. You don't have to be a legend to inspire or use a podium to be a leader or have a title to be called successful. You don't need a classroom to be educated or even a radio to hear this message. And the world is yours to mold. All you need is passion and a deep connection to what you believe in. And you can make anything happen. When life is on, you can be mobile.
Be mobile. Just be.
Hey, you keeping safe? I hope so. I don't really know what will happen when everything will back up, but the line had to go on. But in the meantime, just come online with the live bar. I'm on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m. Or you could check us out on the live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM or on YouTube at Street TV. Don't forget to share the live. That might just be